And we're back to Final Fantasy XIV. Look at me. My little outfit right here. Looking good. Let's speak to Tataru and see who's here to see us. The Rising Chorus. Oh, that looks crazy right there. Ooh. Get some XP, get some gil. Tataru seems eager to escort you to the Solar. Our guest is with the antecedents in the Solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Oh. We got the other emissary. And we got them too. Voice acting, voice acting, voice acting.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Yes.
I believe the two of you have met.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragon Star burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers.
The Dragon Star. Is that an actual star or is that an item?
Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragon Star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard-Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Eorzea has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard-Soma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard-Soma. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept? We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
I meant to say no, not yes.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Uh-oh. Battle. Stern looks from everybody. Da da da. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. Okay? As Unger stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Argus, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius van Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordor. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea aid that day. Midgarsamor, legendary guardian of Silvertear Forest, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the great worm felled countless airships before engaging the Argus. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship Cerulean engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the very great worm as well. Oh no! That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into a desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether from mounds around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center, a constant reminder of that faithful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Acamac's wishes, our domain allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Roger that. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own task. There is much to be done, and precious little time to do it. Alright, so let's head on back out, speak with Doman, Watch, and Mordor. Where's this big lake at? I got vanquished. Probably out here. Alright, let's mount up on that, mount up on the little snowman here. And away we go. Oh, so that used to be a lake. That makes sense now. And now the lake is crystallized. There's the airship remains. Got it. And there's some lake right there as well. Is that a dragon? It looks like bones of a dragon. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Awesome. Dumb and Watch, what you got? You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to River's Toll about the Garleanians. Of late, I've seen small airships likely from Castrum Centri come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut For some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. Alright, thank you for the info. So it's true then, the Ishgard's honestly feared the war might rise again. Well, from here that seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Yeah, look at it wrap around that thing. That must be the rest of the airship. Easier said than done, given the creature which inhabits the wreckage and the aforementioned Garleans, who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Argus, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. The Keeper of the Lake now accessible. Awesome. Duty Finder has been updated. Next, we're going to use the Duty Finder to do this. Alright, well, wait. Using Duty Finder, the Keeper of the Lake, level 50. Alrighty. 15 years ago, in the skies above Silvertail Falls, the invading forces of the Fourteenth Legion were set upon by a host of dragons. Leading charge was Midgard-Sormr, legendary king of kings, who engaged the Garlean flagship, the Argus, in battle. In the end, both Midgard-Sormr and his foe fell to the earth, and their tangled remains stand as a memorial to this day. A ruined airship and the charred corpse of the Worm Lord, who brought it level, forever devoid of life. Time limit, 90 minutes. Location, Keeper of the Lake. 1 to 4 players, 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 TPS. Class, explosive world magic. Limited jobs can participate only when using perform undersized parties and duty allows it. Level 50. Level will be synced upon entry. Average item level 90. Explorer mode unavailable. World item no restrictions. Parties meeting minimum size requirements. So let's go ahead and join this. And in about 2 seconds, we'll be on our way. Alright, looks like we got us a team. Let's go in. Ooh, look at that drag. Keeper of the Lake. Alright, looks like our boat ride was successful. Let's go ahead and eat us some raisins. Get us some XP boost. Boom. And I hate when I get crabs. Codpiece Clipper. Ooh, why are you trying to hit me in the back end? Just shoot your butt. Boom. Done. Crab stew, anybody? What we got next? Comet, Cement Goblins, Lake Pugils, Lake Noctals. Oh gosh. This is too much. Character configuration. Oh, there's a wave. No. System configuration. Gotta find it. Since their stuff is too much. Movement. Physics. Okay. Alright, we'll have to figure that out later. Everybody's attack showing is just too much. Too much. All that. Whole mix. Whole bars. Looks like we might be on my first guy here. System configuration. Graphics. Gamepad settings, theme settings, other settings. Go. Let's just do a hit. Party lists. Tank. No. General. Filters. Oh man, I cannot find this. Battle effects. Own, show all, party, show none, apply. Close. There we go. That's really in tank though. I don't know. They're dropping in tanks like it ain't nothing. Main cerulean tank. Oh gosh. I don't know what's going on here. But as you can see, it's a lot better on visual, at least for me. But I'm not seeing 1,000 things flash. So that tank's about to load. What's this one? There we go. I guess we just keep hitting this guy. That's all we're doing. Keep pushing them tanks back. Out of here. Not sure if I'm supposed to be doing that or what. But we did it. And I got the gloves of aiming. So I guess we're climbing up the tower now. Gotta beat all these guys so we don't pass that wall. I'll take out these little guys. Ooh, big numbers. Here we go. 6th cohort drops a key. Obtain the Imperial identification card. Let us through. Oh, that's their force field. Okay. AoE. Oh gosh, she's just dragging. Trying to take one out of this dragon. There we go, that's a couple. Did you take on too many? That's the question. The guys first. Let's take out the hurt guy next. Alright, this guy is going knocked out, and then we head on to the next one. Let's get some extra damage up in here. Put a dot on them. Alright, we got the key, so we can go up to the next one. Man, they really pimped this place out. They've been doing some work up in here. Making this thing a stronghold. Look at that. Look at that, we're in the belly of the beast right here. Oh, magical gunship. That's good. That's not cool. Oh, oh. Oh. Why's it targeting me? Go. Get up. Put that dot on him. Awesome. I wonder if we can get more than 30 seconds in our little... I don't know, let's try it. We got 10, nope, only 30 seconds is all we can do. Alright, let's knock this bad boy out. I think we got him. And that's it. Awesome. Agreed on that. Agreed on that. Let's see if we can't get us some loot. Since this is our first time here. Oh, earrings of casting. Alright, looks like we're heading up to the roof. Can't do some massive amount of early damage. Ooh, he just hit that thing. Knocked it out. Well, we got a bunch of little dragons up here and another robot. Already took out one of them robots. He's dragging everything to the box. They're blowing up their own blockades. Love it. Snapping the rail. Keep the roll. Something. Where we're at. Oh, shh. Cutscene.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Tick Man.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Sorry, my friend. You died long ago. I'd hate to have to kill you again. Well, looks like that's what we're going to be doing, though. I didn't want to do it, but it's not even a play. Directly linked to you. I'm glad he put that mark there. Oh, there's a bubble there. Oh, I didn't see the bubble. Dragon is up again. The guys hot, they need it cold. just want to throw my spear at him. Seems like every time I get close. Got him. You fear me, dragon. Alright, let's go ahead and give him accommodation and let's roll on that loot. Awesome, that was a pretty good little thing. Got to fight a spirit dragon. Loot's been rolled for, loot is gone. Let's get up out of here. Let's finish this quest.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Seven children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
What is going on? Give me more power. Shot through the heart. Got all the crystals. What's next? Is he going to break one of my crystals? He just polluted one of my crystals. Oh no. crystals have gone dark. Oh, snap.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker. Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
Just took away my shields.
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing. Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Oh, you son of a...
The covenant binds me to thee. I shall watch, listen, and wait. Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth a beginning and an end.
I'm not sure what's going on right now. You may summon Megastar by selecting corresponding entry within your minion guide under the character in the main menu. You can now summon the Megastar minion. So let's take a look at this minion. So underneath 2. Sorry, Odin. But we now have a dragon that replaced you. Even though you're cool AF. Got me a dragon now. Shabam. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Domain Watch. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? But you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphanet left a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. I've lost all my power, dude. He just removed my echo blessings that I spent all that time gathering. I don't even know what to do. Are they just gonna knock me out really fast? Ain't no telling. Let's get back to the Rising Stones. See what he wants. knock this quest on out. Alphanet, it's report time. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minifin informed me of Sir Akamac's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it? Then I would hear your report. You took my powers, dude. I'm worthless to you now. You converse with Megastromar? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and has, in sooth, lain dormant these past 15 years? Less a resurrection, and more a rejuvenation, for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Isengard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Aramac immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Megastromar in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Jarvarian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declared as much. For your own protection and for the sake of the tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Alright, I don't want to be a heretic. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Alrec's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. You got it, boss. I'm just a helper hand. Is there something you're not telling us, Stick Man? Yes, I lost my power. You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something. Something important. "12 for Fend. Megastar stripped you of the blessing of light. Are you alright? How do you feel?" I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Megastar made mention of the covet, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the water came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Anklik and Nanima, brother Time and sister Fate, descended that Midgardsormr ever watch over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the convent of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods to whom he treated, but Hadaline herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Art thou pawn or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by their own hands, mortal? don't know what you're talking about, little dragon. I'm out of here. Had enough.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Chippity chop.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Because the star burned red, that's why. Alright, let's speak with them again. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I, nevertheless, fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgard Somar who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid. However, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. And the rising chorus is complete. This was a long one. We're going to split it up. No worries. And reward. Experience and gift. Bam. Thank you. And we are out of here. As this little guy looking over my shoulder. Yep, we're out of here. We'll be back tomorrow to see what the next quest is. Until then, y'all take care.